Hello, and welcome to my channel. My name is Kat. I am the Nurse Flipper. If this is your first time here, welcome. Thank you for coming to join me. Today, I am going to show you what's sold on eBay, Facebook, Mercari, and Poshmark. It is Saturday, and normally I don't ship out on Saturdays, but my husband hasn't been feeling well. Stuff didn't get out yesterday, so some of this is actually going out late, unfortunately, and I'm just going to go ahead and ship everything. That way the load is a little bit lighter on Monday because he has to go have surgery. So let's take a look at what's sold. All right, so we actually have $600 going out on eBay, and then we have a few sales on the other platforms. So first I'm going to start off with a Facebook marketplace sale for you. And I actually picked these dresses up when we went to a baby shower last weekend, and it was dresses and dolls. It was off of Facebook marketplace, and I paid $40 for all of them. I was hoping they were American Girl dolls. The ad did not say it, and it was a little closet, some dresses, and dolls. And I sent pictures to Kayla, the homeschooling picker, once I got them, and she's like, "Kat, those are not American Girl dolls." I don't know toys. I don't know the difference. So that goes to show your knowledge means a lot, and that's just something I'm not familiar with. However, I do think I will be able to make a profit on them. So first thing that sold, this is a little doll dress, and I did put Belle because this reminded me of the Princess Belle from Beauty and the Beast dress, and this one sold for $12 plus shipping over on Facebook Marketplace. I got at least 20 pieces in that lot, so I would say the most I'm into any of them is going to be 50 cents, so this will be over a $10 profit. Up next, I picked this up at my little local thrift store, and I thought it was super cute. We'll see if I can show you some of it here. That is the bottom, and there is the top. It's actually a cute little ferret with a kite, and this one was new with the tags. I will show you that here. So this one is Bloomingville, and there is your price tag. It didn't have an actual price, but I was able to locate several like it, and they were listed at $50. So I paid $6.99 for this at the thrift store. It sold in about 2 months for $44.99 plus shipping. The buyer's $59.24 all in. So if you see cute little blankets, this could probably be a rug too, with cute designs. Whether they are new or not, they will sell. And I'm actually going to show you a blanket up next that is plain that sold. So this next one sold over on Mercari, and it actually was in a blanket lot that I bought, and I'm less than $1 into this, and I will try and hold it up for you guys. It's just a blue comforter, and I want to show you the tag because tags matter. So this one is Northern Nights, and this actually is a QVC brand, I found out, and it sold originally for like $72. So I listed it for $50. That's 20 something dollars off, and it is down-filled, which is another important part of this. So it's just a plain blue. I got an offer of $30 on Mercari, and I actually declined. And about probably 4 hours later, I got an offer from a different buyer, and they offered me $35 plus shipping, and I accepted. So with these big blankets, I just put them in to oversized poly bags, and that's it. They're really easy to ship and to photograph. I actually laid this one on my bed and then did a background remover, and this one will probably be about 4 to 5 pounds. So they are a little bit heavier, but they aren't hard to list. They are not hard to ship, and I feel like you can find these quite a bit at like yard sales and estate sales, and definitely online estate sales. These are the type of items that you will find in the big linen closet lots, and if you can get them cheap, you probably can make a good bit of money. And my linen closets I've made hundreds of dollars off of every single one that I got. So make sure that you guys keep an eye out if you are looking at online auctions for linen closets, or really bedroom closets, any type of full closet. They go cheap a lot of times, and you can make a lot of money on linens. Up next, and one of these sold over on Mercari and one sold over on Facebook. So these are Old Albert, I always say that, Royal Albert. I want to make Royal Albert old. Royal Albert, it probably is old. Oh, do you see my friend? Hope bugs don't creep you out. They don't really creep me out, but he scared me. These were sitting in the laundry room. And obviously, I have friends in the laundry room. So he is going to be moved back outside. Yeah, okay. I will show you the non-bug one. So these are Royal Albert Old Country Roses is the pattern. This pattern is money in the bank, 110%. And I have gotten really lucky with these because my thrift store manager knows I bought the set and it wasn't complete, and she keeps finding them. So these two make a total of 4 that she found after the fact that she just gave to me. She's like, no, you bought the set. Here you go. I found some more in the back. And I'm like, okay, you know, I'm not going to say no. I did buy the set, but I bought the set as only a few pieces. I do buy a lot there. I went again yesterday. So each of these sold for $20 plus shipping. The buyer's probably about $30 to $35 all in on one single glass. When I got the original set, I got 3 of these and they sold for $55 for 3. So keep an eye out. And most of the glass is not clear. Just keep an eye out for roses like that. Watch for Royal Albert. They are all marked except for these clear ones. There's no way for those to be marked, but your china pieces will be marked and they sell for really good money. I think I sold like a serving bowl for $150. All right, we are outside. This little guy, I think, is in this cup because he can't get out of the glass. So we are going to set him free and he can go live down there, not in my $20 glass. Ah, there's a pig. We're on Poshmark. I sold 2 of these, Peace Love World, and I actually am almost out of the bigger size of these, but I have a bunch of smalls. They're like these little crossover sweaters, and the buyer got 1 of each color. There's that gray blue type, and then there's this pink one. And the buyer paid $50 plus shipping on Poshmark, and I got those for about $2 to $3 each on a QVC palette. Some of that stuff sold really fast. I was in the profit, and then I still have a lot of it left. So if you're thinking about buying palettes, I really wouldn't suggest it unless you have a lot of storage space, because that is typically the norm. You will have some items that will sell fast. It typically is pretty easy to get into the profit when buying palettes, but you're going to have a lot that doesn't sell fast. So you either need to just let it go or have room to store. Over on eBay, this is a cross-stitch pattern booklet, and this one I paid pennies for. It sold for $3.99 plus shipping. Buyer's $8.53 all in. This is just a couple dollars profit, but I got a stack of them. So this was multi-quantity, and those couple dollars adds up. Next, this is a Calico Jacks. This is a button-up shirt. Let's see there. And this is not a known brand. This is Sportif. This one I paid about $4 for, and it sold for $22 free shipping. Shipping will be about $5 on that, and I will make a little over a $10 profit. So it's not bad. These, you know, like drinky, beachy, Hawaiian shirt type sell well. This one did take about 6 months though. So they're not always fast, but they will sell. Up next, some forks. So I'm already in the profit on this lot. I got a big bag of these at a thrift store for $6, and I separated them into lots of 4 on the type of utensil they were. So these actually, let's see if I can get that for you there. These are Cambridge stainless china. They are like a bamboo pattern, and I'm in the profit because the first lot I sold put me in the profit. These sold for $10 plus shipping. The buyer's $14.98 all in on those. Next, this is just a little pendant. It is not named, just a really pretty like cubic zirconia. It does have some letters on here. I don't think it's like that it's 925. Ignore my dirty hands. But this one I'm less than $1 and it sold for $9.99 plus shipping. Buyer's $13.99 all in. Something like that is really easy to list on Next. And I love this bird. I love this bird. So cute. So this is a really pretty Fenton bird. Or it's not Fenton, sorry. It's actually Dom, West Virginia glass. And it is signed. Hard to get that bottom for you guys, but it does say Dom Glass 03, so it is not vintage. But this cute little bird I got in an auction lot. It was sitting in my laundry room for probably close to a year. So over and over and over, if you do not list it, it cannot sell. That was sitting in a box out there for a year and I didn't even know it. So that one sold for $39.99 plus shipping. The buyer's actually $52.39 all in, and it sold within 2 weeks of me listing it. Up next, this is Michael Strawn. This is a striped golf polo, and this one sold for $10 plus shipping. The buyer is $16.80 all in, and this one I actually got for $1 at a little local thrift store. So I'll pick up some nice polos if they're only $1, because you can pretty much always get at least 10 bucks for them. And again, you probably need room if you are going to do stuff that takes a little while. Up next, this is a little gold mariage. It's a really pretty painted teacup. You can see the plate there. This is not marked, so it's got like this little ruffle scallop on both the cup and the saucer, and I put gold mariage Japan thin glass, and this one sold for $22.50 plus shipping. The buyer was $30.75 all in on an unnamed teacup. So if they're really pretty, even if they're not named, I will still pick them up. Up next, this is a Freedom Is Not Free. It is a vintage snapback. It is Nissan Cap brand, and this one I paid $1 for. It sold for $9.99 plus shipping. Buyer's $15.75 all in. Actually got a lowball offer on this hat over on Poshmark. I declined, and like 2 hours later somebody paid full price over on eBay. Next is some ephemera. This is California State Historical Monument at Monterey. I paid about $1 for this pamphlet. It sold for $7.49 free shipping, which was a mistake. I normally do charge shipping, but it'll only be a few dollars, so we'll still make like $2 to $3 profit. And this was probably listed when eBay was having a bunch of glitches and changing everything to free shipping. Up next, and the buyer bought 2. These are some Napa Auto shirts. Napa Auto Parts button-up like uniform shirts, and I paid $0.25 or less each for these. I bought like a whole rack of clothes at an in-person auction, and these 2 sold for $17.54 plus shipping. The buyer's $29.48 all in on those. Up next, and you all have seen this in my last thrift haul video, it was my favorite piece, so I'm glad it sold fast. I'm gonna be very careful here. This is a wrought iron bird stand with a Pilco, France, cups and saucers. That set was $10 at a local thrift store, but I got 30% off when I spun the wheel. The hat like slid down, scared me. And I only paid $7. It sold for $169.99 plus shipping. The buyer is $218.29 all in. The really cool thing about that is the gentleman who purchased it, messaged me, said that it was his wife's favorite color of green and it is their wedding anniversary and it will be her present and she will absolutely love it, he said. So I am happy that that went out. I actually got that right after I got a few messages from a disgruntled buyer. I accidentally shipped the wrong thing, which does happen, and they informed me that per Federal Trade Commission, the FTC regulations, that it was theirs and it was free for them and they did not have to send it back. And I told them, morally, you really should send it back. And that they refused. I ended up saying, you know what, forget this, it's not worth it. I refunded them, I blocked them. And they're a seller, and the bad thing is they told me that that was theirs free, and the item I sent to them was actually worth 3 times as much as what they bought, and it was a souvenir from the same place. So I told them if they shipped it back, I would give them a full refund, and they told me I needed to overnight the correct item and that the item that was accidentally shipped belonged to them. So maybe that is the law. I'm not sure as far as like understanding it. I read it a little bit and I ended up just saying this really is not worth it. Even though that item was worth 50 bucks, I only had $1 in. I refunded their $12, blocked them, and I hope to never hear from them again. But then the guy who bought the cups messaged me and made it a little bit better. This little vintage Welch's grape juice poo, like it can be used as a glass. It was a jelly jar. This one sold for $11 plus shipping over on Mercari, and this one Pepper got for me. I think she paid like 50 cents. So that'll be a nice like $9. Next are some paint brushes. So these are, ones are a Newton. These paint brushes is a great example of multi-quantity listings that keep on giving. I've had these over a year, but they keep selling, and I was in the profit within the first couple weeks. So these 4 sold for $6.99 plus shipping. The buyer's $12.72 all in, so well over a $5 profit for us on Thursday. This is Road to Perdition widescreen. This is a DVD. It wasn't a lot of DVDs, and I made money on 2 actual like series sets. And then there were a few other ones that weren't worth much, but I figured I had them, I would list them. This one sold for $4.99, free shipping. It will go media mail for like $2.50 and we'll make like $1 or $2, but hey, it's all that. Next, another item from my last thrift haul. This is one of the Nike Golf New Attack shirts. I paid $6.98 for this at Goodwill, and it sold for $20 plus shipping. The buyer's $29.90 all in. Just a plain green one. So I've now sold 2 of them, and we make about a $12 profit. Next are some more paint brushes. These are Grumbacher, which is another great brand to look out for. And these 4 sold for for $8 plus shipping. The buyer's $12.15 all in. Again, over $5 profit. Really easy to list, and I have a bunch, so they just keep on selling. It's a toilet seat. This is from when we bought pallets, and we got like Lowe's and Home Depot return. So somebody returned a toilet seat. It is new in the plastic in there, you can see. And I honestly don't know what we have into that because it's been a couple of years, but it sold for $10 plus shipping. The buyer's $12.55 all in on that. Next is this stamped quilt kit. This says special edition by Busilla. So it has the pattern stamped, and then it tells them what thread they need to get. Kept getting people messaging me asking me if the thread came, and it's a little lap quilt, so it's like the complete stamp thing. They would need to stitch it and then add a backing. So this one sold for $18 plus shipping. The buyer's $25 all in. That was my mom's, and everybody kept expecting it to come with thread, but the thread is probably going to cost more than this did. So I kept having to tell people, no, it's just a quilt. It's just a quilt, but it is the fabric. It's whatever. So I hope that you guys have had a great weekend. We had fun on our members only sourcing live last night. We will be live on Tuesday with Rob and Lisa, a couple of pickers who are great friends of mine, both in person and on YouTube. I did meet them from YouTube, but they live close to me. So it is always a fun show, and they are on. We will have them on Tuesday, 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. And I will see you guys on the next one.